Howdy, folks. Oh my god. What? This sounds very weird. Okay. How about... So something is really odd with my audio setup. And I had a really odd time. What do I have? Can I lower this? No. Hold on. Maybe this? The intro sounded really odd to me. And then I ended up having way more of my own voice in my my headphone. I think we're good. Hopefully audio is okay for you. Yeah, we back. We're so back almost. If you missed the banger of a stream last time, quick summary is I got trolled by nether fortresses, as always, and now it's raining. That looks kind of like a thunderstorm, not gonna lie. Can I sleep this away? I can. Ooh. Any regrets? You know, I still will cling to. I feel like I was somewhat unfairly treated. Looking at what happened, there are several. Well, let me back up. We went to the nether. We sorted out everything to finally get fire resp splash potions so that I could, save my ghast friend. The need arise. But then I couldn't. Because the need that arose was him just taking a ton of damage. Rather than, any other problem. So we're basically chilling for a while. I could have had this going during the intro, but I kind of really didn't want to skip any part of the challenge. So we're just continuing exactly where we left off. Basically, I found a fortress, rode around like crazy, managed to kill some blaze. Wait, hold up. There. Okay, yeah. So I've got 2 blaze rods. Now, that actually means we have progress. Believe it or not. Then shot a 3rd blaze. I think it might have dropped a rod, but I'm not sure. But then got ambushed by 2 ghasts at the same time. I feel like at least 2 of the fireballs, my arrows just went straight through them.
I agree. The game trolled you. Unfair.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Rockin' to Robin. And thank you also for the 6 months. Very much appreciate that. So yeah, the end result is Ghast got hit several times and died. And so I fell into the lava. Luckily had several of these fire resist potions. Used up a bunch of ender pearls and stuff to get back. So here we are. Got back out. We're, the challenge says I can't really do anything until this little guy has awoken. So we're chilling. I think I might sink maybe 2 stacks of snowballs. I don't know. Heard you announce on Tuesdays whether there will be a snapshot or not. Is that true? Snapshots are announced by there being a blog post on the Minecraft.net website that says the snapshot is out, and the launcher contains a new snapshot. That's kind of how that works. I'm currently on a vacation, so for me personally, I will not. Although I still have automation that will post to social media and my Discord when a snapshot does drop. But yeah. You're not going to get any pre-announcement from me unless it's already out announced somewhere else. Can I see? Hydration 1. I think that's good. I think it starts at 0. So that means it started the 20-minute delay. But yeah, extend potions to 8 minutes. Yes. So the reason things aren't absolutely awful is I have ended up with these 2 blaze rods. And I also think... yes, I ended up with the 1 magma cream. So I can do that. Despite all of this ghast killing, however, I have not ended up with any ghast tears. I kind of haven't really, made it a point out of collecting them, but I now realize that I should have. Because, so apparently, what I needed wasn't really these. Because the danger wasn't really the blaze. The danger was other damage, and I don't have a means of regenning the ghast. So, I am not allowed to make... Well, I am allowed to make a brewing stand. However, I am not allowed to to place the brewing stand, so it doesn't really help. But yes, what I'm going to do is definitely I want to extend all of these. I do have some redstone. That also means I can convert these 2 to splash if I want to. I don't know if that's worthwhile. But the second thing I want to do is actually make regen potions. I could also make health potions. But that would mean getting even more gold. I've bartered away so much gold. And then also getting some melons. It's warm around here, if you couldn't tell. So I guess finding a jungle shouldn't be so hard. But yeah. So I think what I'm doing... Also, there's the question of I could save one of the blaze rods by going to a village and stealing a brewing stand from there, right? But I don't know if I don't know that I've seen a brewing stand in any of the villages. Maybe like way back at the start, and I am far out. I'm like 6,000 blocks out and on negative Z. So doing that would mean going a really long way. Does he consume? Oh yeah, I need a new axe. We can sort that kind of stuff while we're waiting. I have 6, yes. So if you haven't seen this before, let's recap what the challenge is. Oh, hey, look. Oh, watch out. The Ghast Rider challenge has 2 component rules. I think there's a jungle not far away, yes, but I haven't looked for melons. And honestly, I think we're better off looking for ghast tears to make regen. Maybe both would be nice, but I think I'm going to focus on regen. I can't really leave anyway. 2 components to this challenge. 1. Unless I'm on a Happy Ghast, I am not allowed to break or place any blocks. Or no, let me back that out. Correctly stated. Unless I'm on top of a Happy Ghast, I'm not allowed to mine or place any blocks. Second, and there's one exception. I am allowed to place dried casts. And the second component rule is my Happy Ghast must come with me wherever I go. So, I had a Happy Ghast. Nothing bad happened to him. He's just having a little bit of a break. And we're chilling, waiting for this guy to be less sad and more hydrated. Remember to hydrate, chat. That is still a frowny face. It's going to take so long. So yeah, I'm kind of just a little bit stuck here for a moment. I think this leads to the nether portal. And this one leads to the fortress that I found. So this is a reincarnation of the Happy Ghast that disappeared. I don't know. Can you fish I guess I could. But, I don't know what benefit I would have from it, but I can fish, so we might as well, because we're doing nothing else. Just put away a bunch of this stuff. Oh, get one extra. Clear my inventory a little bit, because we're gonna pick up a whole bunch of stuff. Kind of like that. Don't need the snowballs right now. Well, I will want one stack. I don't want to lose track of which one is which here. I guess I don't need the fire rest potions right at this moment. That'll be good. Nothing happened to the Happy Ghast. Oh, random clip. Thank you, Octogen, for just randomly showing a clip. That's nice. Mending book, fire protection 4 book. I mean, I could. Any kind of protection, I guess. I do have... Yeah, I do have a fair bit of levels, and I do have the iron too. Okay, we get to take one step forward. Do you have the iron to make an anvil now? So I don't really think I need it for anything. We never saw a balloon died. It's not dead. No, it's just decided to take a vacation. He was in the nether. It was a bit stressful. Can't blame him. Wait, so this means that it's not like we're waiting for a snapshot, for example, and suddenly you come and say that there won't be there on this day. Sometimes I would. But, that would probably be because I'm working and can tell you. I have no information because I'm on my vacation, and I'm not going to spend that vacation looking at work resources. So anything you see is going to be, whatever is official information based on official sources. I guess I only get XP and stuff from this also. Also, did I make the diamond pickaxe afterwards? I made the... No, I didn't. I made the enchantment table. So why didn't I enchant the pickaxe? Of all things. And the axe and like a... Did you place the lily pad on the water? That's true. Am I allowed to place that? That is a block placement. I don't think about it as a block placement, but I guess it is. Alright. Let's undo that. Let's be strict. You don't get to take one step forward. We hear that Ghast from here. I mean, it should be a good amount of time before he wakes up. And this will also give me a bunch of food and stuff, I guess. It's not the end of the world. I will say that I wish that there was a better kind of stream of info about snapshots and stuff, specifically official accounts. Because the fact that there isn't means that sometimes there is, like... Oh, hi. Yeah, no fish are biting right now. There are no fish here. It means that, like, personal accounts end up doing more announcement-like stuff, which I agree is confusing. Minecraft 2 when? Probably never. Why make another game that competes with this one when we can continue making this one? So it's supposed to take 20 minutes, right? It wasn't much time. I placed them at kind of the tail end of the last stream. Maybe there was 5 minutes then. I've slept once. pretty much, right? So there should be less than 10 minutes after next nightfall, right? The day is 20 minutes. Nightfall happens a little bit early. I think so. At most, absolutely most, 10 minutes after the next nightfall. Mods, could somebody switch the Twitch title to include the commands? The genre challenge? I do work at Mojang, yes. But not right now, because I am both on my vacation and streaming, and I do not stream from work. Thank you, Misty Queers, for the follow. Appreciate that. Welcome in. Thank you, Blexfer. What is it you're trying to fish up? I'm basically just stalling. So I'm playing a challenge called the Ghast Rider challenge. That challenge involves me not being able to place or mine any blocks unless I'm on a Happy Ghast, with the slight problem that I may just ever so slightly have lost my Happy Ghast last stream, which means we're not kind of chilling waiting for another one to hydrate. Moisturize. Yeah, we're all the fishing stream enjoyers. They've all given up that there will ever be a fishing stream. It just happens so random. Came out of nowhere. Man, something is off with my audio balance today. I do not know what it is. Seba came in here, jumped up on my desk. That's one of my cats, for those of you who are not regulars. He jumped up on my desk, like wandered around the whole bunch, and then walked down across my audio input and activated all kinds of stuff. Took me a good while to figure out how to even get my sound back, because he'd managed to like press a particular mute button that I'd never use. I must have spent like 5 minutes like struggling trying to figure out what he'd actually done. It actually like just walked across the audio interface. I'm actually surprised that it doesn't happen more. There are so many buttons that could mess stuff up on there. The impressive thing though is I thought I kind of knew how this thing worked, and oh boy did I find out all the ways I did not know how this thing works. How do you lose a ghast? Did he? Well, he took a break. We were in the Nether. There were, not Happy Ghasts, and I guess he just got a little bit depressed and needed a break. It'll be okay. We're getting a new one. He can have his break. Will I even see it from here? I don't think so, but whatever. Dehydrated, I understand. Yeah, so something like that. Do I play other things than Minecraft? Yes. Although I don't stream them much because the streams just weren't all that popular. But I do play other things. Been playing the Space Age expansion to Factorio now on my vacation. Also do like a bunch of minigame stuff and development and stuff. I'm actually, from that IRL stream that I had last weekend, was it? And from kind of some of the follow-up discussions from that, I'm now kind of slow designing an IRL kind of geography GPS-based game all of a sudden. I'm like trying to figure out jigsaw blocks, losing my mind. I had some like half tutorial on some video. It wasn't really, I don't think it was a jigsaw block specific. It was like I explained it for some other reason, like a snapshot video or something. Do you have another baby ghast yet? I don't think so. Something similar to GeoGuessr. Oh, not quite. I would say it's more like... Oh my god, this music sounds really weird today. Something is... Do you have some EQ on or something? What the heck? Weird how one just random stumbles into random big projects like this. That's kind of how I operate. I just get inspired by stuff. We might want to go up and... Like, I would have assumed that I would have heard it. But I don't know. Possible that it's too far away to be heard also. But yeah. GeoGuessr is still very much computer, and it is you know, it's using real world locations and maps, but it's not really GPS game, right? I would say this is more kind of similar to Jetlag the game, if you've seen that, kind of combined with elements of bingo. Oh man, I hope it's not carrying through too much. There's a lot of noise outside. I have to have my window open because it's just way too warm. Do not do that. And there's a big road not too far from here, and there, like, for some reason, a lot of people on like very noisy motorcycles and stuff have been running road races and whatnot. Yes, the one game that Jetlag the game has played in their 14 seasons. Yes, that one. Okay, it's getting dark. My dude, why you not speak to me? Hi. I would have kind of wished to feed you all of these immediately, but I'm going to feed you a stack now, I guess. Can't hear anything? Good. Well, I mean, I assume you mean can't hear any noises. If you can't hear anything, that would be a problem. Okay, so we now have Mr. Dude growing up again. I'm carrying the harness, so it's fine. Like, I kind of mostly don't need these things. Let's maybe... Oh, yeah, I had more food cooking. Nice. Let's cook this as well. Poorly balanced. Okay, we're getting there. We'll just dump this stuff in here, I suppose. I have a grand total of 34 arrows. Do I have more? Is that all I've gotten? I got like a stack, but I would assume that was so poor results on that. Hi. How long will this Happy Ghast last? I mean, obviously until the end of the run, right? Yeah, I mean, I should remove this. Using a bucket places a fluid, right? It affects the world. But it isn't placing a block. It's not a block that you place down. The same way as a flint and steel lights a block on fire and it changes the block, but it doesn't place... You're not carrying a fire block and you're placing it. The same way you're not carrying a water or a lava block and you're placing it. So that's why that's allowed. And also, just from a practical perspective, otherwise you could never light a portal. Or you'd have to use a fire charge, which is just all kinds of weird, really. Here. I don't think What about a water bucket in a cold biome where it would freeze? That's still no difference. I'm still not placing an ice block, right? Water, fire, and lava are not blocks. Technically, anything is a block. All of the things that adhere to the block grid. Remember when you could actually carry a fire block in the inventory? When was that? I think it was up till like 1.8 or something? Or maybe it's 1.7. It's quite a while ago. So I think the right thing to do is to burn one of the blaze rods on a brewing stand. Like, it is quote unquote wasting one of the brewing stand or one of the blaze rods. But God, it would take such a long time. Oh, hello. Oh. All right. We're so back. So now it's time to decide. Do I make a brewing stand or do I go searching for one for a long time? I feel like I should also make an anvil so I can rename the compasses to say what they are. Because I'm quite sure, well, yeah, this one should be the one that points to the fortress. And this one should be the one that points to the portal. At this point, well, I only have 5 redstone, so I can only extend, but that's 15 potions extended. Hello, tomorrow. Blatantly remember a block that consisted of a water and lava slab in one block. That sounds very modded to me. So, actually, oops. It makes no sense to do any of that now. Oh, come on. Okay, and I also need to pick up. No, well, let's maybe. Well, there's no reason to carry less than a full stack because this takes the same amount of space. But yeah, soul speed and everything. Could put soul speed on my boots. That's not the worst idea, actually. Oops. Because not necessarily for speed. Well, I will want an anvil, right? Dude, I'm holding a snowball. What the heck are you doing? Okay. So, the reason here that I'm thinking this is can I reach down here? I don't mind. I don't need to be fast, but I need to not be slow. And putting any level of soul speed on your boots negates all of the slowdown effects. I just cannot see. I want to place it down here if I can. Can I do it from like this? Yeah, nice. So I'm kind of like, I can put soul speed 3 on, but I'm kind of inclined to just put soul speed 1. Because it's so easy to just jump off an edge with soul speed 3. But 1 negates all the slowdown, but then doesn't make you unreasonably fast. So I kind of feel like that's the play. What's the state of my armor? Boots aren't doing fantastic, to be honest, and I really don't want to lose the feather falling. I think where is my... I'm sure I made a crafting table, yeah. Oh, no, enchanting table, I mean. Hi. I become less careful with them because I went and got more. And I shouldn't. Should still be as careful. So, like, I should have put, I guess, efficiency on this. I have all the there's a case for putting unbreaking on it also. I'm a little sad on how broken it is already though. So I'm thinking make new boots, enchant them, and then combine boots and yeah, I think soul speed 1. And then I'll potentially have 3 things on them. It's gonna take up a bunch of levels, which isn't ideal, I suppose. Well, what can I get? Feather falling, so I could get feather falling 2 here. And then potentially something else. That's a level 4. So probably just feather falling 2. Or I could put another level of protection on. I got projectile protection 4 on these. They are worn to heck though. This also needs a combine. I don't have any gold to do anything with that, but I can make another helmet. And that can get protection. We don't speak about the other guest. He just decided he needed a vacation. I think the best thing I can do is to use 3 levels for another level of feather falling on this one. Hope I can still get protection on the helmet. How will I get XP? I already got a bunch of XP. Yo, Ken. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, folks. Hope you had a fantastic stream today.
Yay.
What were you up to? The Ken raid. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome to the Ghast Rider challenge. This is a challenge I started when this new update came out. It has two simple rules. Unless I'm on top of a Happy Ghast, I am not allowed to place or mine any blocks. Oops. And the second rule is my Ghast must come with me wherever I go. Yeah, I've been struggling to get to the point where I have potions and stuff so I can actually heal the guy. And may or may not have lost a friend in the nether last time. Okay, I got nothing good on that. That sucks. So, also realized that I had a lot of broken gear and stuff. Well, I can enchant the. That's not what I meant to do. I was really confused about what happened there for a second. I can put efficiency onto the pickaxe, and it doesn't hurt to do that. And then that gives me one more cycle on this. It's really unfortunate. I don't really care for Aqua Affinity. Dang it. Okay. So what would it cost to do this silly thing now? That's 4. And then I will need... Oops. Will need to not name them Iron Boot C. This combine currently costs 6. And I think I have to do it that way. Because that loses the trim. But it gives me feather falling... Okay. I think this is the best thing to do. So I want soul speed 1 on them. I have not done this on horseback, no. See you, Julian. Use of all the water? Yes, absolutely. Okay, I'm going to try this. This might cost a lot. It costs a lot. We'll be fine. I think it's worthwhile. Now I probably can't even repair the helmet. Oops. Helmet E. I can actually. I can only repair it. Do I do that? I mean, probably, right? It has 56 durability left. I mean, I think my gear is not really the big deal here. I would rather have it keep, and I should really try to find more, either new golden pants or just 7 gold that I can make pants of and fix these. Where'd Ghasty boy go? There. But yeah, the next order of business here is probably go kill ghasts, because I do kind of sort of need. Oh, I put away a bunch of stuff. I want one of this. I want one of these. I don't really need all this stuff. Ghast is the one who really needs protection, not you. True. So yeah. Well, I guess this also will tell us who, which compass is which. So the one I'm holding now seems... Ow! So stupid. That seems to be the one that points... Yeah, so this one points to the portal. When I have a level, we can rename that. So what we should do now... I guess I can... Well, that's going to be really hard to mine. You could mine some quartz or something just for a bit of XP, though. That's not a super silly idea. Also, there's a bastion over here and stuff that I did not see. Which speed potions worked on gas? Gas Christ. Okay, cool. Where were you? There's a big lava lake down here, so I'm a little afraid of shooting a ghast here that just has all of the loot drop into that, but and maybe we should do this. The ghast just immediately despawn. Rude. Okay, well, we'll mine quartz for levels. Yeah, speed potions only increase running speed, not flying speed. There are distinct attributes. I think I forgot to say that, but Bradley, thank you for the follow as well. Appreciate that. Okay. I mean, all of those are up and down. I got 7 out of all of those. Broken Vault, thank you for the follow as well. So I got 4 levels. That's enough to rename the compasses. There's a little bit of gold here. We might as well go mining for gold, I suppose. Because that will then, if I can get enough for 7, then I can remake the pants and repair them. Oh, messes with my timing because they take longer to mine. I dropped one, I'm quite sure. Can't see a thing. Oh yeah, this there. The ghast's body is my pickup area, so I don't have to actually pick up things myself. I'm currently looking for gold and waiting for ghasts to spawn. I need gold to repair my pants because they're not looking great. Are they not trimmed? I'm sure they're trimmed. And I am looking for ghasts because I want to be able to brew regen potions to be able to heal this fool. So I think it's this way. There's a Soul Sand Valley, which would be... There's a cooldown on the challenge command, by the way. That's why it's not popping up there. Should get more ghast spawn. This biome will not spawn any ghast, actually.
Yay.
Cobra, thank you for the fall. Welcome in. Glad to have you. Shame you can't just feed them snowballs to heal them. Yeah, and you can also not. Right. There's this problem with this biome, of course. I really don't want to have a bunch of skeletons shooting the ghast either, so it's a bit of an issue. I don't want to waste arrows on him either. I mean, it might drop arrows, but it would probably take... Like, it's power 1, right? Yeah. Also, well, that has got enough durability. There's another skeleton. We'll fly around a little bit, maybe. It basically has no effect on them. That's right. Oh, this is gold boots. I thought I saw some gold thing up here.
Yay.
Like maybe that's something. Just his boots. Red cat girl. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. This feels really tense. Why did the music stop? Why is it just... Oh, it's called the Butcher. Oh yeah, that makes me feel a lot better. Wait, is that... Is this the... This is the fortress I went to? Or is this a different fortress? This gotta be the fortress I went to. Yeah, there's the lodestone even. Okay, maybe we fly this way then. I kinda. So one of the ways that I got past here was like flying low. That also was one of the reasons why it was so hard to get back. But maybe I can make it through here. I mean, I do have this now. I can splash the ghast with virus if needed. That is awfully close though. That requires me to go one block lower. Which looks okay. I can also just like smash my head through, I guess. Ah! That was really scary. There's a bunch more. I don't want more red vines. Okay. We'll try here. Oh, this is okay. There's a skeleton right there. So this is the weird open part of the thing. Yeah, this is what I opened up and went across. It's also definitely possible that there's still like loot chilling out from before. I kind of left quite quickly. And I think, well, I was also kind of stuck for a while. Did I make a proper way? But no, I can only do this. Let me out. Come on, Ghasty boy. Let's really? Move. Okay, there we go. This is not what I intended. But I guess it's what we're doing. I need the ghasts. Is there a shot that there are ghastiers here somewhere? I don't know. We're gonna go out here, try to find out. Hopefully we can. Is that? Ooh. Magma cube? Where? Where? Is it above me? Ooh. A ledge up here. That lets me make my own fire rest. So, I mean, I think that's worthwhile going for. We're gonna have a little bit of a break here in one moment. Do I dare jump off this fool? He's gonna fly off. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do this. Okay, that's one more. We shield, Ghast friend. We cool? We're still here. We're good. Alright, so there's gonna be a break. We're gonna be away for maybe 3-4 minutes while the ads play on Twitch. If you're a sub, you don't get any ads. Instead, you will see some fun clips from the channel past. Same goes on YouTube. So I will see you in a few minutes. Grab some snacks, fill up your drinks, and we'll be right back. Now? Fight me? Yeah! Not like that. Ow. Ow. Bad. Ow.
Beautiful.
So, did someone clip it?
Here. Okay. Sure. Of course that happens. Okay. Make things. Make the bucket. Make the compass. You're kidding me! You're kidding me! That's just sabotage. I don't know what I was doing anymore. I'm smelting stuff. Okay. I can't even anymore. -1 chick. It was 2. It was 2 dang chickens. And I spent 30 minutes finding them. Hi. Can I bother you for an egg? What just happened? Random drops. Break things. Break all the things. Oh, diamond block. Shulk box. Bucket, which I wanted. Flushing all these things away. Great.
Be quick about it.
I don't want the gold helmet. Oh my god, what does that mean? No. No.
Yes, slime, please create many entities around you.
No. No. Oh my. You're so mean, chat.
We're sorry.
No, you're not. Oh, no.
I'm not gonna ask permission for this, okay? But I hope everything is okay.
Well, so it's up to you now.
Okay,
I'm just a passenger on this journey. You get to go ahead and start working on completing this game. Yep, any
I
moment
am
now.
going to.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna literally going to carry you through this playthrough.
It's a literal carry. Perfect.
All right, I'm gonna drop you into that horse.
Yep,
There we go.
or into the hole. I don't know. Right, welcome back. Anyone remember Legacy? Yeah, good times. All right, now comes the problematic part of. So let's see. I did not pick up the lead after that. It's in this hole, which the gas should just about fit into. I think I got it. Nice. Okay, cool. All right, that got us 2 more magma cream, which doesn't seem like a lot, but it is worthwhile. And I guess I'm going to keep mining for gold, because gold is going to be important here. And hopefully we're fine from piglins. There's some zombified ones around. They should scare away anybody who's annoyed by my mining here. Come on. Give me those. Thank you. 30. What do I need? So I need 7 times 9, I guess. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't think I had any ingots left. That is a ghast, though. Say something again. Okay, it's kind of dead ahead of me. I want to pick these up. Okay, ow. Okay, no, you don't. Okay, I'm gonna have to kill you. Okay. No, come on. You're not allowed to despawn. Okay. Well, I mean, I guess we're fine. We'll take a moment to finish mining this out. But I might as well. That was my Happy Ghast making a noise, not the ghast. Okay. You will. That was close. You underneath? You must be underneath. That's super close. It's either underneath or above. There's 2. Okay. In the lava ocean. There's not... Come on. I need you to be over something where your drops will actually, be accessible. What about the other one? It's super far away. Like that way, I think. If this guy would stop taking like a lava bath. Hello. It's flying a good direction though. If you come like here. You're still above the lava. It's my priority right now. Priority right now is try to obtain ghast here so I can make regen potions. So I can heal my ghast friend. Which is why I've been trying to get ghasts to spawn, but they are just... being highly annoying. Still wearing gold. Yeah, that was a good amount of gold, I guess. My dude. Stop being so annoying. Ah! That, I guess, technically, he did what I asked. Okay. And that's right, I cannot give you any information about anything related to my job that isn't already announced. Can I have the last little piece of XP? I would like the last little piece of XP, please. Yay! Now the place is full of piglins, so I don't really want to keep mining this gold. So I guess we go flying, grab the gold in the ceiling and stuff. Go for another ghast to spawn in a more sensible place. I don't think I'm going to care more about magma cream because the thing I need to brew right now is not really fire rest potions. Because I have a couple and I can extend them. Just some thoughts. The problem with that is anything I say, I have to be extremely careful about how I word it because people tend to take things I say as a, promise. Okay. You're still... I think you might be a... Well... Yeah, okay, that's cool. Maybe. I think this is good. Borderline. Ooh. Well. Oh god. You're deaf. You're right in the lava. Can you... Okay, good. There's a ghast here. Okay. Like in stupid lava. It's like, there's one block of lava around. I'm gonna be right there. Okay, give me this thing. Okay. Nice. Okay, I got the recipe unlocked for dried ghast, which means I did pick up the soul. Not the soul sand, but the tier. I am gonna greed out here though and go check. I think the likely situation here is that those two things are the two XP orbs, and the actual items fell in the lava because they fall slightly differently. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. That's unfortunate, but I'm glad I have that. So the question now then, that will give me the ability to make 3 regen potions, which would normally kind of feel like enough, but given that I might just be tossing it on this ghast in quick succession, I don't really feel that. The item pickup range is not expanded. The item pickup is determined by hitbox collision. And when you're riding something, it also includes your mount. That's why you can pick up something at all when you're riding a horse, because otherwise you would just be too far off the ground, right? But in this case, that makes it a lot easier to actually get these items. Because all I need to do is have my ghast touch them, not me. Okay, so I think we're gonna hang out for a little longer. Oh, hold on. Did something silly here. That. Okay, there we go. So I might as well grab more gold, I suppose. Yes, I'll take the gold. And then hopefully we'll get another reasonable ghast spawn. Also, because I'm on the front of the ghast, like, turning is just super weird. I don't know how much that comes across in the stream, because you're just seeing me move, but like just turning my mouse to the right kind of weirdly moves me as well. Maybe I'm just being greedy. Maybe the good thing to do would be to go back, brew these potions, then come back and then maybe try again. But the problem is just the way back home is also kind of dangerous. What did you have? You have a crossbow. Okay, I don't want to mind that then. I'd rather not have arrows fired at me. Nice gold helmet, dude. Why am I carrying fishing rod? Do I go back? The way back is... Oh. Ooh, let's go. Oh, no. Don't tell me there's a hole all the way through. Here. Okay. I only see the gunpowder though. I don't think you dropped it here. Okay. Show yourself. You're in a good place. Good-ish. Good enough. Oh, that wasn't drawn enough. Wait, what? What the? What? That did not... Okay, there is a Ghasty here. Something really weird happened with these drops, though. Okay, I now have 2. We're absolutely 100% going home. Hold on. I need to check something. No problem. Oh, no. Who's shooting? Somebody's shooting my Ghast. That is not acceptable. Hello. Okay. Oh, didn't look at you. Didn't look at you. Didn't look at you. Okay. Alright, we'll try to make it back home. Put this on here. A stupid skeleton there too. Okay. Hold on. Dramatic music. There's my gap. It's right next to the skeleton. Or maybe it isn't. Maybe we're chill. We okay? We back? There's a blaze right here? There are 2 blazes right here. I'm missing like crazy. Go down. Go up. Nice. Ow. I am on fire. Ghast is not. We're chill. We're chill in as much as I now need to go get those things, which is not necessarily easy in this situation. Oh god. Hi! There's a wither skeleton somewhere here around also. Okay. It snapped. Damn it! I'm gonna need you to come back here real quick. No. Don't go down. Don't go down. No going down. My dude, I'm holding a snowboat. Please. 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 There was an exit here. My dude! No! I'm holding the thing! Didn't mean to throw that. There were the skeleton noises. Come on! Okay. Alright, I mean... That... Why? Why are you leaving again? I need you to come here. Like, right here. Okay. Oh. I'm not allowed to break the wall here, but if he comes around this way... Hi! Okay, cool, we're leaving. We lost another lead, it's fine. Hi, Under Mars. I'm here, we should be good. Should both be able to make it and not suffocate. We're fine. We're chill. We're so back. We're making a Happy Ghast. Yeah, well. I don't know how happy he is anymore. but that's the challenge. We're making potions so that I can actually heal him. Okay, so I got another blaze rod. 2 blaze rods. Okay. Might go slightly low. Portal should be up here. So, Hi, Lionir. This is the Ghast Rider challenge. I am not allowed to place or mine any blocks unless I'm on top of the Happy Ghast. And the Happy Ghast must come with me anywhere I go. That's the challenge. Yes, you need to develop a sense of how much room you have to stay above the floor. Yeah, that's true, but also it's really tough to know exactly what the hitbox is. And also, the Ghast will happily smash me into the ceiling. Like, it will not collide itself with the blocks, but it will certainly collide me with the blocks. Okay. I don't know if I have enough gold. Ow, like that. Okay. What? Why am I too high? Yes, I was slightly high. Okay. The line here. Oh, this portal is larger. There's so many zombified piglins out here. All right. Okay. We're out. We're chill. Thing number 1 I want to do. Is name this portal. Thing number 2 I want to do. I guess this maybe is overplayed, but at this point, fortress. Now they can go back in here and I won't be confused. Convert these into nice. Okay. I want to make this. Now the question is, do I... Ooh, protection 2. Well, I don't... I want unbreaking. Stupid thing. So what I want is unbreaking on these because they are breaking like crazy. So maybe I will actually toss 1 level of efficiency on this. I could just repair them, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to actually try to get unbreaking 1 on these if I can. So I think what we'll do is we'll toss... I have infinite levels here either. Doing efficiency? Or are we doing unbreaking? I mean, I'm using it mostly as a weapon, which means I should be taking unbreaking. Which sucks because it's 2 levels, but I think I have to do that. Hey, unbreaking. Let's go. Blast. Oh no. Does that prevent me from doing the combine? No, it doesn't. Still get the right one, but I need 1 more level. That's chill. Why do I not have a pattern on these? I don't have a pattern on this either. Right, because I had leather pieces when I made the patterns. I need to make patterns again. Is it sunset or is it raining? Hello? Okay, well, they are going somewhere else, so I don't care. So I have now 3 blaze... well, I have 4? I've got 4 blaze rods, because I didn't make a brewing stand yet. And now, actually, it is decision time. Because I either need to make a brewing stand and quote-unquote waste one of them, or I need to take a long-ass ride to a village and try to find one. First thing I'm going to do is actually do more fishing. Because I want to get that extra level. It should be quick, because I'm low level. So I'm going to need more blaze rods. Which my plan was to get potions so that we can kind of more safely, if you will, ride the gas through the nether. I guess the demounting bug where you'd fall through was fixed. Yes. That was in .7. Giving guests fire resistance should make it
Paying
easy.
the late tax.
Hi, Fazu. Thank you. No. So the first thing I did was... Hi. The first thing I did was barter like crazy because I wanted this fire resist potion that's on my hotbar right now. But then the reason my first Happy Ghast died was not fire. His Ghast fireballs, despite their name, are not fire. They are explosive damage or whatever. So that was a bit unfortunate. You can still kill the blazes from afar while leading Ghast into a fence. Well, the Ghast needs to be with me. Not taking a... You heard nothing. Right, let's do this. This first, this second. Projectile protection 4 and unbreaking 1. And then let's not fire the bow. I'm running out of arrows too, so I will have to do more meleeing if I want to keep that up, I think. I don't think I brought a smithing table, so we'll make one. I need these in my bar. I need you to come back here. The challenge is about being able... The two parts of the challenge. Note this. The first part is you can't place or mine blocks while not on the Happy Ghast. That's right. The second part is the Happy Ghast must come with you wherever you go. That is the trick there. I want these two. I want my trims. I have lime trims. Yes. We'll waste a few more emeralds. How does this look? Not too fun. That's kind of fun though. I like that. That might be what I had on the previous. Still with you, just 20 blocks away on a fence. Meh. We'll do this. That's cool. Gotta look the part, you know? Let's put these back. Let's put these back. So what is fastest? My safest is definitely go for a ride here, right? Did I end up making a second bed? Yes, I did. What do I have in here? There's a lot of different stuff. I don't think I can fit this. Oh, I could. Just about. It's now full. I think we might go for a village. I think that's the smart play. Although, I'm going to have to break apart most of a house to be able to... What do I have? I have blocks. I have food. I have the bed. We should be chill. Something you should worry about is how to mine down to the stronghold. You already tried to mine with boats and stuff and it failed. It only somewhat failed. But yes, I am worried about that. On the other hand, I have already completed the game once without being able to mine, so it's not impossible. I did not expect that ocean. Ooh, okay. So I've unbound my... this dude. He's standing up there. And the other ones are here. They'll despawn when I leave, so that's another nice side effect of this. I'm not going to dupe. Duping does not belong in challenge runs. Now I only have 8 left. On the other hand, I know where this fortress is now. I don't really need it. So we might rebind that. I can't even afford to rename it back now, but oh well. fortress is now the fortress in the overworld, which is my portal. It is a Happy Ghast. It's exactly Happy Ghast sized portal, which is why I have to have those 2 cobblestone blocks there to align it, because it just barely fits in there. You did it without being able to mine, but you didn't have to go through the stronghold with a giant balloon that might not fit through the corridors. That is true. That is very true. We'll deal with this challenge one piece at a time. I now need to find a village. There was one I wanted to say out this way, but I really don't know. This way's back, but I don't know exactly where I came from. So, I mean, we'll just go some direction, I think, or just trail the edge of this biome, I guess. Was dropping TNT to open a shaft all the way to the end portal. Yeah, that's kind of what I did in Ethos Challenge. But it is absolutely right that means that gets me to the stronghold, not to the portal. I mean, the problem is there isn't really a button that is good for this, right? Because on a horse, you can still use the regular other buttons to do stuff. I agree, though, that it would be really nice to be able to... maybe it's just an unbound keybind by default, right? And maybe you can bind it to whatever key you want. Why don't you use... won't you use TNT dupers? No, I will not use TNT dupers. So this is where I enter the nether the first time, and there is a gold block right here. The control is bound to sprint by default, and like horses can sprint, right? My cat is meowing outside the door. Can I? I'd like to grab this gold block. Okay, good. Although, yeah, I think I can access this. I have them swapped. Fair. I've played too much Minecraft to swap them, even though all other games are. Okay. So you're taking damage on the magma. That's not ideal, because I kind of need to... Ah! Okay, cool. We got it. Easy money. We're so back. So like shift is down, right? On kind of anything where it's just that dismount is also shift, which makes sense from a kind of minimized keybinds point of view. But those two things should really be separate actions, and you should be able to bind them separately. I kind of think I should sleep here. Because I think... yeah, this is sunset. It's not Minecraft that's strange, it's all other games are swapped. Sure. Crab Claw would be so useful in this challenge. That is true. My friend, come back here. I can't break the bed without you. They are really bad at reacting to snowballs, I will say. That is one thing I'm noticing. Like, they will just not see the stupid snowball. What time are we at? Oh, give me that. There we go. Alright, we're gonna hit this village. Let's see if this cat stops screaming. Otherwise, we might have to take a little bit of a break. For a sneaky fix and a snapshot. I mean, I don't know. Ideally, everything in the game, like all the different actions, should be separate keybinds anyway, but quite far from that. Especially with all the UI. Yeah, I agree. I don't like having caps lock be anything but caps lock. I think I have used it as like auto run toggle, maybe for World of Warcraft or something, but oh, there's a lace here. I one time let my Happy Ghast loose without having snowballs. I spent 4 minutes trying to mount the Ghast. Yeah, that checks out. Don't pretty much all animals frequently randomly ignore their tempt items? I think not as much. I want to say it feels to me like the tempt range is lower than their roaming range for Happy Ghasts, which means they basically fly off and then you they don't see it because they're now too far away. That's my guess. Does this place have a temple? Temples are quite frequent in these villages. I mean, this place is chill. We could just get off here and run around. Because I don't need... Like, the gas is going to be here. And I don't need to break blocks until I find the right place. It even exists here. Ideally, you'd have dedicated keys for all game actions, like a dedicated controller. The dedicated controllers have, famously too few buttons, and there are lots of overlaid keys on console games, though. Okay, you're here. He's gonna roam within 64 blocks. That's fine. That's the smoker house. What's the red house, though? I think it's just a nothing house. Okay, I'm gonna have to go deal with the screaming cat. I'll be right back, chat. All right, we're back. We'll soon need a pet sub emote. I do want emotes for both my cats. I really do. I need so many emotes. I am way behind on emotes. And I apologize for it. They ended up in a really weird state for unrelated reasons. Have I loaded this place? Ah, right, okay. Getting a buried treasure seems near impossible, or it's just going to be extremely hard. Okay. Because mining down is extremely hard. To expand on why. That's a Fletcher house. This is a map house, right? This is a nothing house. This is fishing house. Okay. This is not looking good, chat. Thank you, Dylan, for the fall. Welcome in. Glad to have you here. That's probably where let's go. Okay. That's should be reachable. I might have to demolish most of the house, but I should be able to reach that. I only have 6 pearls. Yes, I used up a great number of pearls to get back after the little incident last time. Actually come down here, please. Why are you like this? Okay. It's this house. And the thing is on this far side. We can just about fit in between there. I have to do this. Oh, I'll let you finish turning. I think I need to remove this line of blocks, more or less. Come on. Can I reach that? Hi, Ellie. I mean, this gives me more wood and stuff. It doesn't hurt too much. Don't mind. Now, I cannot reach that. But I should be able to if I mount it, because I'm slightly... Come on. Okay, maybe not. What about from here? Ah! Okay. But the ghast does not have a name because I have not found any name tags. We'll have to name the ghast as soon as we have that. Okay, this should be good. Right, there we go. Give that to me, thank you. Okay, we're good. We're chill. We're going back. It's not gonna be fast, but we're going back. Yep, I mean, yep. How you doing? You having a good day, chat? Love that my phone autocompletes Ghast with a title case. My phone autocomplete has just gone wild lately. It really is just... It's... Oh, what should I try to write? We were writing in like our family chat, talking about something, and it mixed Swedish words into my sentence, and so it was completely like not understandable, and I missed that it happened. And then I was gonna write something about like autocorrect messing it up. And it completely messed that up as well. I'm trying to remember exactly what it was. It was something really funny. Super dramatic music for just doing that. I gotta look that up. Oh yeah. What I wrote was autocorrect strikes again. What it did was put in autocorrect strikes Stephanie. What did Stephanie do to you? Like, and how is that even like remotely close to again? Guess we have to go across here. Is it? Well, we're gonna have to sleep again before we're there. Yeah, so the problem with caps lock is that caps lock is always caps lock from a text system input point of view. So if you're using it from something else, you're continuously randomly either in caps or not caps mode. So if you just want to type something quick, you're 50% chance that you're screaming. That's so stupid. I had intended to trade for more redstone while I was in the village. Okay. Well, I have the 5 I have. It's fine. That's why I bind caps lock to control system-wide. Wow. It zooms out when you're like the third person camera when you're on top of Happy Ghast. I kind of wish it zoomed out more. there's still quite a sizable portion of the screen that's just Ghast. It's not too late to go back to the village. I'm pretty much back at the portal. We'll play it from this point now. I'm not going back. It takes so long. Okay, so the north. Village is kind of mostly south then. We're kind of going almost exactly north now. So the village is almost directly south. Villagers despawn, that's nice. Well, it hasn't really set yet. I really want to go sleep before. Give me that. Oh no. Red blood something? No, we're fine. Got some bonus sticks. That is a lot of Badlands, yes. Which is good because they had a bunch of gold and stuff that I wanted. Speaking of that. Oh, hey, that's an ingot. Nice. Put that back in. Now I have a magma block too. I don't really want that. I can go in here. Bunch of stuff. Let's just keep all of the wood, I guess. Come back here. Yeah, see, so you can see him turning. Or her. It. Okay. Alright, so that saved us a blaze rod. I kind of want to put that next to the anvil down here. Which is, of course, very simple to do. I feel like that's reasonable. Like, Enderman, quite reasonable to kill. Blazes, mostly annoying because of the spawn conditions. Alright, so. Wait, I don't have netherwort, do I? Have I not picked up netherwort? I haven't even thought about netherwort. I was so focused on the fire resist part that I didn't think about netherwort. That's quite ridiculous. Well, I think what we do is we break this apart. We use it to fuel this anyway, and we extend the fire rest potions. But that's quite silly. Wait, surely I have one more here. Now the question is, well, I have 2 splash. The splash ones honestly are more important than the ones I have. I kind of want to keep one not splash. But I think we'll extend 2 splash and 1 not. All right. And then I guess we have to go back for netherwort. That's quite stupid. But if I can get more blazes to spawn like that, then I can kill them right there. Maybe I don't need other potions. I really want netherwort though. But now these are... Hey, advancement. Now these are 8-minute, which is better. What do I need to bring into the nether again? Don't really need to bring these. What did I put away? This. No, that's the 3-minute one. I meant to put these away, but I put something else in here. But I don't see anything that I want, so I guess we're fine. Should bring more food. We'll do that, I guess. I think we're cool. Wait. Oh, there you are. So there are 2 fortresses that I know of. There's one bastion that I know of that might actually be a housing bastion that would have one. But it would literally have a little patch in the center. That would be it. Cool, I think. This is as good as I can get it. Getting to the bastion would be through here, which is... Well, surely there's a way around. Maybe I try that. Because I came back through there and it was really weird. Maybe through there or maybe around here. You are ready, but you may need more arrows. Well, I have the amount of arrows I have, right? I could do more bartering. Oh yeah, here. This is just random here. But I want this. We'll have a quick look at the bastion. If there is a way for me to just like fly straight down the center of it, then maybe. It's like past this stuff, I think. There's also another like more open piece of the fortress this way, which got me really annoyed because I couldn't find it when I was actually trying to deal with the fortress and just found like lots of enclosed parts. So maybe if there is an entrance part. Maybe that could be it. But yeah, I did not think about Netherward at all. What does the captions look like at a cow farm? I mean, there are lots of noises, but they're all the same, so they're mostly refreshing one row. Where's this bastion? Like I hit it on the way back. There's the warped forest, which wouldn't have a bastion. I was sure it was here. Kill more Enderman here. It was stupidly close to my portal. That was the thing I reacted to. Maybe captions we're talking about the in-game captions. Lioneer, for the people here who don't know her, is a community manager with my team. This bastion does not exist. Behind there, maybe? I was so annoyed because it was so stupidly close, and now I can't even find it. Okay. Right. And this is also completely the opposite way, so I'm really confused. This is new generated terrain. What? Okay, I am confused. Let's go back. Try that again. It's from, like, do-over. From the start. Maybe if I can get through here. That's too tight. That would involve a lot of smashing my head against stuff. 21 arrows. Fun. And lots of... Okay. Well, I guess we're just doing this, eh? Okay, you need to just die now. Ow. It was worth taking the hit for, I guess, but... Ow. I can't waste arrows. I might... I hate the delays. The smartest thing might be to go back out, go back to the village. Trade for redstone, trade for arrows. Then come back here and try to do this again. Bastion only reveals itself when you're not riding Ghast, apparently. Okay, well, it's possible to go through here. Like, I also need to find my way back now. Is this the way back? No, I came through a Crimson Forest, basically. Happy Ghast is really making the Nether more accessible. I don't know about that. It was so difficult getting him in here. Okay, so we're now basically... Yeah, I'm confused. Okay, there's the Crimson Forest. There it is. All right. Does not look particularly accessible from the top, but... Oh, maybe? So, they're not going to shoot me, because I have golden pants. And they love my golden pants. But they're also not... And the brutes do not have ranged weapons. This is a bridge bastion, though, so that is not what we needed. So, RIP. Okay. We are just going back. It's a lot of gold, though. Yeah, it's literally right that way now. Huh. Well, I'm gonna have to... Oh. My dude despawned. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna be awkwardly close. We're chill. We're fine. We're so back. It's like right there. It's so stupidly close. I think this way is the way I came in last time. And that doesn't fit a Ghast, so I need to go up here. I'm so glad I had these lodestone complexes. It was such a surprise. I literally could not see the portal until I was like, just so close. Okay. So the smart play is the boring play, and I hate it, but it is still the smart play. And the smart play is to go back out. Ow. Not to do that. That was not the smart play. Smart play. Come on, move. Move, you big balloon butt. Oh my god, that's a lot of hostile noise. You're gonna make me not able to even sleep here, aren't you? No? Okay, we're fine. Should make nether tunnels for you and your Ghast, and you'd not get lost. Yeah, that sounds like... You stuck in there? That's not too bad, actually. Guys, if I leave him in the portal, he just goes nowhere. And I guess that means if I want kind of stable for him, make a 4x4 spaced frame. Anyway, I got 9. I think it should be fine. There was also a Fletcher in that village already. So, switch to that. Can mobs jump down and land on top of the Ghast? Yeah, I believe so, but they won't pathfind there. Am I going the right way? Yes, I am. Although it doesn't feel like it because it is not showing up here. But I did say that it was directly south. Let's try that theory. My feeling is more to the left, but maybe there's a bay here that I can just fly over. I should pick the bearing back when I'm in the village so I know exactly which way to go. That's there. we'll see. We're also coming up on our second break here in just a few minutes. So while we're chilling here, we're taking it so easy. We're having a nice little flight. We're going to take our second break. We'll be away for 3-4 minutes. And then this is all because Twitch really wants to run lengthy ads. And if I don't let it, it will slap those lengthy ads on anybody who joins the channel, which sucks. So we'll take our break instead so nobody misses anything. And if you don't like ads, you can use Twitch Turbo, or you can switch, or you can become a sub of the channel. That includes if you have Amazon Prime, you can use that to become a sub, or even if you were gifted a sub, any kind of subbage. Ooh, that's not great. Thank you, MaxScore. And yeah, then you'll get fun little clips instead. This does not feel right. Is it right? It's so far. There's the... No, it's slightly southeast. Okay, so we'll have to take the bearing when we're in the village. But yeah. For the record, I would prefer if I didn't have to run ads, but I do not have that choice. So instead, we're taking a full break so people don't miss stuff due to ads. So we'll be kicking that off. Thank you for hanging out, everybody, and we'll see you in 3 or 4 minutes. Continue floating through the sky. Well, as a guest, that angle doesn't really exist. That might. That was close. Oh! You see that shot? Kinda useless, but I bet. Squid? Are you sure that physics works like this? No? Okay. Good try, though. Villagers would like to argue about not hostile. What is this? Wouldn't hurt a fly. Unless it had good loot, you know. What just happened? Random drops. Break things. Break all the things. Oh, diamond block. Shulk box. Bucket, which I wanted. Just flushing all these things away. Great.
Quick about it.
I don't want the gold helmet. Oh my god, what does that mean? No. No.
Yes, slime, please create many entities around you.
No. No. Oh my. You're so mean, chat.
We're sorry.
No, you're not. Oh, no. Shouldn't be any normal piglins around, so I'm just gonna grab it. Whoa, I'm stuck! Whoa. Okay then. Alright. Mm-hmm. And the nut. Are you kidding me? Alright then. Okay. Mm-hmm. That's gonna hit him. Get! Alright, okay. You brought reinforcements? Is that a dude coming for me? No, I don't think I hit anybody. Oh man. Alright, that's kind of a no-go. Like, I can't. I can fight one of them, but I can't fight two of them with piglins in
I
the
see
way.
how these runs are going to go.
Yeah, pretty much. Don't you dare. This bed is private property, sir. You need to learn to tell the difference between your own bed and somebody else's bed. Why do you stand there getting nice particle effects while looking at me? Speaking of telling the difference between, you know, your property and other people's property, that's a very important concept, and you should all take note of that, folks. Oh! So that's our diamond pickaxe. Nice. Okay, Alright, we're back. Sorry about that. I was looking at, there's a clear command for mods to clear the on-screen chat, and it was not working. I know why now, and I know how to fix it. Also noticed that the randomization of the pause clips was not working as well, so that should be fixed now. So next time we should actually get random clips. All the fun of a streaming setup that is quite complex. Hope you had a great break, got some new snacks, filled up your drinks, you're ready for another cozy balloon float session. Yeah, they were awfully familiar. They're similar because they were exactly the same sequence. It's all duct tape. The whole streaming setup is all duct tape. Why is YouTube claiming that we're still on the pause screen? Okay, we're fine. It's just gone. It's just a little slow. Okay. I wanted more redstone. I want more arrows. Fletcher should be able to give... Ooh. Did I buy redstone here before? I might have been extremely silly right now. But not really. I might not be able to buy redstone. If the guy who was a cleric can no longer be a cleric, and he's left that job and picked another one because I might have messed half of the house up and stolen the work block, then I will not be able to buy redstone. That's fine. As long as I'm able to buy arrows, because that was the important part. Redstone would be nice, but we're okay without it. You're... Okay. We might need to break some more workstation blocks here, to be honest. I'm not sure I've seen a Fletcher. And I mean, he should be in here or when working. These can be quite easily broken. I haven't seen a fisherman either. Kind of need to break the ones that you. So we need to break the blast furnace. I can do that by breaking open the back wall. Which house was it? Was this house, right? Is that camel here? Okay, yeah, so smash up as close as possible to that. Open that up. Take these away. Move closer. Now, hopefully... Oh, just about. Okay, cool. So now you see where he goes. He'll probably... Yeah, he wants to be a farmer instead. No, sorry. Not for you. Now you're going to be a what? That's a grindstone. That's also not good. Okay, this will require some more. I believe this is straight behind. It's not. It's on the side. Hi. Don't mind me. Everything is good. We're chilling. It's all fine. Don't you worry about a thing. There. The guy goes straight past. Oh, he actually might be going into the house we need him to go into. My dude? My dude? Hey, and you're the good trades too. Oh my goodness. We might actually then. Now I have a bunch of wood. Where'd you go? No. Come here. Well, you know what? Let's just. I'm gonna buy 2 stacks of arrows. Then we're good on arrows for a good long while. It might make sense. You know what? We're just gonna make these into sticks and buy more emeralds. Could get another bow now. Uh, 16 stairs. And a composter. I mean, this is being used up. So, on the other hand, it's dirt cheap, and I'm not using my string for anything else. So, we'll just do this. No. Yes. There. Now I have 4 emeralds. I don't know exactly what I would use them for. I guess more trims. Or whatever. Okay. So, unfortunately... Well... See, here's a thing we could do. We could put a boat underneath Ghasty McGhastface here. And we could put a villager in said boat. And we could take them with us back to the brewing stand. Hello? Oh, I accidentally switched. Probably want to go sleep here before we leave. This camel, though. I mean, is it worth it, though? All it would do is give me redstone, which would let me extend more potions. But, like, is that a thing I want? Like, I need to extend potions that way I can make them, but I can't make them yet. Let me sleep. Please. Thank you. I want to go home. Hello, balloon. Come here. No, actually, like, down. I'm not, like, a thing that is on top of trees. Okay, cool. So, home is... that away, which is 155 degrees, which means the way to the village is negative 35 degrees. It is right over the pillager outpost. Yeah, let's fly. All right. Ideally, I would have gotten redstone there, but that would have ideally been a thing I did before taking the brewing stand, because now I can't break the brewing stand because that will cost me the charge that's in it. That's the problem. So otherwise, I could have broken the brewing stand, brought it here, put it down, made a cleric, bought the redstone gum, like reverse the thing. But blaze powder is extremely valuable to me, so I don't want to lose that. Is there any reason for me to free these lays and bring them? Let's bring the villager over. It's such a mess, though. I could. Gonna wander into the nether portal immediately, isn't he? We'll just be fine. If I need redstone, I guess I'll do that. But until I need redstone, we'll be fine. I am a little worried that this challenge might end up involving needing to make incredible amounts of TNT, which would mean kind of having to build a mob farm from the back of a Happy Ghast, which sure would be a thing. It would be one of the things of all time. I mean, so what options do we have? We can leash the Happy Ghast with a boat with a horse underneath and then dig from that. That was really annoying, but it worked. It also depends on how the area looks around the stronghold, right? But know nothing about that yet. You usually use coordinates to navigate in world. Sure. That happens. Kind of trying to avoid that here. I'm trying to use the lodestones and stuff as much as I can. But I won't hesitate to use coordinates if I need it. Okay, so next order of business. Go back into the nether. Go back, I suppose, to the fortress. To one of the fortresses. One of the fortresses of all time. And kind of dual purpose look for netherwort slash grind blaze rods. So I've got 3 blaze rods. Plus 1 blaze powder, actually. So I've got 7. Which is still way low. I can use 2 to triangulate the position of a stronghold. But again, I'm gonna need way more. Thing we could try. This might be the best shot we have, actually. If I can locate the stronghold in the overworld, then we can go there, build a portal in a nether. Well, it would have to be a ghast-sized portal. Which I guess kind of takes away that idea, doesn't it? It would be easily could risk him just not making it. Alright, what do I want? I do not want 16 stairs. The stick can go in here. I've got one of these here, so let's stack that up. I don't need these work blocks. I do kind of want a stack of stone. The water isn't going to help me. You do not need to tell me what ways there are to get Happy Ghast into the end, okay? Even if I, for some reason, did not know, I would like that to be part of the challenge for me. Alright, we're going. I want this on the bar. Otherwise, I think we're quite okay. Switch these. Could barter more just to see if we get more ender pearls, I guess. I keep just getting red ghasts, though. Alright, I guess I'm gonna try. We'll go to that fortress. We'll just kind of look around. And if... oh, God. Hoglin. Did not expect a Hoglin sound here. Wait, where am I going? Thought I was going out here for the fortress, but maybe not. Okay, Mohammed, listen. Alright. Thank you, but no. I told you. Are you allowed to pour out water without being on the Ghast? Yes. So you could make a new one from the ride in the end. No, the Ghast has to come with me everywhere I go. That's part of the rules. Do I go through? There's a Hoglin here too. And specifically to prevent that, right? The challenge is about completing the game from the back of a Happy Ghast. I thought that's. Wait, no, that's not the way I went. Actually, I did go through here, I guess. All right, so we do the same thing again. We sneak underneath here. We go across that little section that I opened in the fortress. This is a really weird section. The origin of the name slicedlime. There's a bunch of like answers to that in videos, historical videos on the channel. One is in my 5,000 subs Q&A. That's some of the explanation. There's a supporter only Q&A that has some more like extensive answer to it too. So this leads up. Can I somehow identify? Oh, there's a command for that. Cool. Can I somehow identify a room? This is an indoor section. One of the kind of... I mean, what I'm thinking here is I could just break open the walls and see if I find that room. There's a Ghast somewhere. I'll see if I read from that. So I'm quite worried that my Ghast will just kind of fly away here in a way that will make things inaccessible for me. Come on, am I just... Okay. Okay, oh boy. So this is just pillar stuff, I guess, which means up here should be something? Or is it even higher? It might be higher. Oh, never mind. Never mind. Thank you very much. I'll just, have that. Cool. Yes, I was not allowed to do that. So what I'm going to do, place it back. Toss that as punishment. Now I'm going to break it. All right, pick that up. Of course. Come on. Do you take part in deciding the contents of the updates? I mean, I wouldn't call it... He's clearly just not caring about Snowball, and my interpretation of that is he's too far away. Blaze sounds fun. Let's go pick that up then. Come here. No, but... Well, this is my punishment for... You're so much close enough. Come on. My dude. So I'm part of like workshops and stuff suggesting, but I do not decide contents of updates, except technical features. My dude. I could maybe drop onto this, but like... You're so in range. I'm right here. Jesus. Okay, now I need you to actually come closer, though. You're being awfully silly. I don't think this is in range. No, it's not. So I would just throw the snowball. I can't. Okay. Fun. Ah. Could I jump this? That's so stupid. My dude! I could maybe hit an ender pearl up there, but he's too close to the ceiling. Place blocks? I'm not allowed to place blocks. I'm not allowed to mine. Lead? I can't. If I could leash him by interacting with him, I could also mount him by interacting with him. I mean, I should. The thing is, in any other situation, if there wasn't like lava everywhere, I could easily jump this. Okay. Are we just resetting this and trying again? Or am I jumping it? Okay, so the problem of not being able to place blocks is easily solved by just getting on the Happy Ghast. Sure, yes, about that. Okay, we're resetting. Trying again. Come on. Oh my god. If you just stand... No! My dude! No! Oh my god. Next time you're in range, I'm just jumping. Pearls will collide with mobs, yes. Come on, you can see it. I'm here. My dude, you are so in range. You are so in range. I'm holding a stupid snowball. Ah! Fix your game, Mojang. What is bro doing? Next snapshot, Happy Ghast removed. It's just like I'm just going around the corner from this stupid. Should I just go like kill these blazes? I could make it over there. We hold snowballs in both hands. That really should not matter. I mean, I literally cannot see him anymore, so I guess I might as well. Okay, you're up there. Sure, there's a blaze spawner here. Cool, thanks. Okay, God knows what you're fighting. This should be it. Oh, hi! Fun! Where's my balloon? Hi! Hello! Look at me holding a... Bye. Okay, now you're kind of looking like... It would surprise me if this is not already in some Jira, but who knows. I now have my hands off my mouse and keyboard, which was an excellent opportunity for a trolling mob there. That little dip there from walking on top to the fence really had me scared. Dude! I mean, so it's actually worse here, because he was flying in like here. I was figuring that this would be closer and he would grab it, but actually, this is also accessible. Hi, you are so close. You can definitely make it in here. Hi, hello. You're gonna smash my face into the ceiling, aren't you? You aren't. Okay, very nice, very good. I'm very happy we just spent 20 minutes getting on a Happy Ghast. Very good. Ace gaming right here. We are so back. This challenge is special. The ghast is acting like a pissed off girlfriend. So that's the Ghast Rider challenge. Yeah, there we go. We can end stream now. We're done. The challenge of riding the ghast. Just once. Oh my god. True test of patience. My goodness. Did you get all the blaze rods? I think I didn't get any. Okay. Thought I got one, but I guess it didn't drop. It just dropped XP. Huh? Oh, yeah, this is the right place. Oh, okay. Hi. Sure. That angle might not exist, actually. Nice dodge. It's too low. How's that not hit? I really don't like this guy's position. How? That was the same shot. Die. I don't think it dropped here, but we'll see. In case you did, it's over here somewhere. No, there's an XP orb down there and nothing else. Okay, well. I came out of there, I think, with 2 nether wart, which means down, please. There you go. Oh boy. Noise when it gets hit is so bizarre. When what gets hit? So I definitely want to... Oh, hi. Hello. Thank you. Definitely want to plant some of these. At least one. And I guess... really the reasonable thing to do is to plant both. Does it have to be soil? Sand? I thought they could grow on both. Fine then. So I'm gonna do that. We're gonna chill for a bit. Because if I just brew one set of regen potions here and then go back into Nether, then this stuff isn't gonna be loaded, so it's not gonna keep growing unless I set up like a... Good day, you have exactly 2 soul sand. Well, in the bundle, yeah, sure, but I think we would have been okay. All right, so we fishing again or what? Well, that grew a little bit. I think we're gonna still just wait, let it actually grow. So I guess we're fishing. And now I am actually allowed to do this. No, I'm not. Well, let's do test case here. And also, well, because I need to partially submerge him to be able to place on water. Okay, so that works. And then also, I kind of want an actual way up there that doesn't involve me placing down a water bucket every single time. Okay, we're cool. We're good. You're have some time off. Fishing. I do not have fortune, no. I have nothing but fortune. silverfish is the first thing I get. All right, let's do more Q&A stuff. What do you ask me anything and we'll see if I can answer. I mean, I will answer stuff, just not if it's work stuff I can't answer. Is this a fishing stream now? Well, it is for a little bit. Basically, I just want enough time for the netherwort to grow enough that I can harvest, replant at least both of those, and probably have like a couple. Living with cats, I'm sure you have a lot of patience. I do kind of have a lot of patience, but I've kind of always had a lot of patience. I've always been really stubborn, and I've always had quite a lot of patience. And I guess that both of those go well with handling cats. Where does this music come from? Quite sure that this in particular was found on, oh, what's that called? There's a site that is specifically about Creative Commons music and remixing and stuff of that, and I think this was one I found on there. But yeah, I source a bunch of music off of some well-known artists that I've bought music that have permissive licenses. CC Mixter, I think, right? I think that's the name of the site. That's rain, and that's not nighttime. So basically the music I use is part Creative Commons, part licensed, and part Epidemic Sounds. But this one is Creative Commons. This entire album is Creative Commons. And I think I basically got it for one of my really early Let's Play videos has this particular song. And I can't remember for what anymore. One of the rare cases where I've used a song, and I know that I've used it. It's like something in Hopper Survival, but I don't remember. A lot of the songs I will be able to place immediately exactly where it was. It was something really silly. It might have been the Troll Cows even, but I don't think so. Okay, let's go check. Like this song, I can place exactly where it comes from. Age 1. So they have aged one step almost immediately, and then this song is really, really nice in its vocal version as well. Recommended. Very chill. So who of you knows where this has been used in a video? Because that is a little bit of an obscure. Yeah, so that page has artist links to wherever those artists prefer having links, which is not necessarily where I found it. Do you sometimes have a strong opinion about what should be added to the game? Oh, yes. So, like, I'm not a part of the gameplay team. I'm not, like, in charge of any gameplay stuff. And that has changed over the years. Like, it was more fluid before. It was more kind of everybody involved and lots of consensus and stuff. It's more, like, split up now. But there's certainly things I've argued extremely hard for. And in some cases successfully, in some cases less so. I find that the designers will often listen if you have good arguments, and then there's always, like, you know, stuff needs to be done. It takes time. There's only so much you can do, whatever. But yeah, like if there are certainly things that I've made that are part of the game that are more gameplay than most of the things, if you will. Examples of which part of that? Because that was a lot of talking. I don't know how much stream delay you have. What's Stockholm like? Stockholm is a large city, but still a lot more open than most large cities, and very like in nature. There's a lot of water straight through the city, and there's a lot of like green areas. Who do I need to bribe to get cement? Like, concrete slabs and walls added? I don't know. Somebody on the gameplay team. Examples of things you have had strong opinions on. Oh. From a gameplay point of view, I had quite strong opinions on the design of the crafter, and the end result of that design certainly has elements of what I had strong opinions about. Oh, I never mentioned also what the song was. That song was a part of my High Coast Trail hike video series on Lime Outdoors. What you've added and what you've been refused with. Yeah, so part of the crafter like just had opinions and input on the design of it. In particular, I think I was one of the first at least to say that it should be a triggered thing like a dropper or whatnot. Really? Hurry up already. This, I think, dark enough to sleep. Yeah. Calibrated skulk sensor was a thing that came out of a prototype I did. It's more or less exactly the way I prototype that. Although, like, I think my initial thing was like, this block could be directional. Like, it wasn't necessarily a separate block. Something I've been refused with. Let's see. So it'd have to be something that is blanket out, right out refused. Because if it's something that is just like, we don't have time with this, it's still on the table, and I don't want to talk about anything like that. Oh, another thing is smithing being on the smithing table, actually. Like, netherite upgrades being on the smithing table was the thing I did. And that was a really strongly held opinion that was against other people's strongly held opinions of a previous design that had it in a different block, an overloaded use of a different block. And I felt really strongly that it should be a separate block and it should be the smithing table. Let's see. Some of the sounds they make really like sound more like taking damage sounds, and their taking damage sounds are really soft, which makes it really not like I don't react to it. Yeah, what is another thing? Like, there's a lot of just internal stuff also. I really can't think of a thing that is like an opinion that I've held strongly that have been something I've been kind of overruled or rejected on that then has... Well, I will give one example, I guess, and that is copper. And the change to copper. Cutting copper, like quadrupling the amounts of blocks. And my opinion was, this should just... Oh, power 3. Okay, we could combine those. My opinion was it should just be just quadruple the amount of yield from copper ore, because like, yes, we want people to be able to build with copper, but not just cut copper. Just copper blocks are also useful. So just give people 4 times more stuff from the ore. And you've done the same effect, but without like special casing a bunch of weirdness. But I think the argument there against that was that will overflow your inventory if you go mining. I guess that the category of things that I've held strong opinions about where I've not been successful and have often been of the case make a fix to the system, not a special case. Fix the source issue, not like don't introduce more special cases. Whoever recently added the strict modifiers to structure blocks and clone / place commands, great idea. I would credit mostly Nembon for that. Although he's like, it's within my team's responsibility area, and he's not on the team. He was like, "Can I do this?" And we're like, "Yes, do it." And a bunch of like involvement in the process, but it was his brainchild. We're just like fishing out this fishing rod now, I guess, and then I've had it. I do remember you complaining about some cat gifting behavior during Triple H and Snapshots, having exchanged so shortly after. So, cat gifting. I'm not sure about that. There are also another bunch of cases where stuff has happened to me in some form of like either recorded or streamed play, where I haven't done anything, but people have seen that and then fixed stuff and changed stuff just from seeing me be hit by stuff. One of the Nether Start Triple H runs ended when I stepped out of a portal and immediately suffocated. And somebody had a pull request sitting the next day going like save Lime from dying. Hey, okay, at least like that just gives 1. Damn, okay. That's age 2, not 3. I hate you. 21 more of those. Okay, whatever. Do I do something with this bow? Probably make another bow if I want to do that, because it's going to be more expensive to combine it with an already enchanted one, even though it doesn't give anything. There was something else I wanted to mention there. Oh yeah, cat stuff. That's another thing. I have complained about cat taming behavior quite a lot. That is the thing I have complained about quite a lot, and where I haven't really been, shot down or anything, where people have basically said, "Well, try and make something better, and we'll see." But it's one of the things I just haven't had time to get around to. Love to. Okay, so I literally need to wait for this to be stage 3. Is this 3 or 4? Now I'm questioning everything. Lime loves fishing. Absolutely, yeah, sure. What are we doing here? Am I just making another fishing rod? Because, like, we're kind of just watching paint dry. On the other hand, I just replanted this, so I kind of messed up all the progress on that. So maybe I'll just, like, maybe we just take this. Maybe I just had enough. Okay, so what I want to make is long region, I think, and splash. Where did I put those? I could make them strong regen also, which is just a really like quick healing, really strong, really quick healing potion. But I think the better, even if the splash long ones are not that long, like I think it's still better to extend them. You can farm a fish with a ghast. I did it again, didn't I? Yeah, I was not allowed to break this block. I was supposed to be on the ghast. So what are we doing about that? Because that was not a thing I was supposed to be allowed to do. Come here. My dude. I guess I'll replant the other one using the ghast as a punishment. I am allowed to fish. Fishing is interacting. But I'm not allowed to mine blocks, and that was definitely mining a block. Rip. Thank you. Ow. So they are now 130. Here. We make them splash. That should give me a reasonable survivability on the ghast. Like, I'm not really worried about my own survival. I'm just kind of worried about the ghast's survival. It regens really slowly. Is it possible to improve event cancellation for placing and breaking blocks so there won't be any of those glitches with appearing and disappearing for a moment blocks? That's not about event cancellation. That's about lag. Oh, nice. Grew again. All right, where are we at? Got 2 splash fire rest. I've got all the splash regen. I've got 7 blaze powder. I've got 6 ender pearls. I guess we just well, we sleep probably. I guess otherwise we just go back to the fortress farm blaze rods. And then there is that warped forest that I maybe can find my way to. This is mostly because I don't want to have a phantom timer when I step back out. And I'm not even sure that's reasonable. Oh yeah, somebody else asked about the hightail cancellation. Because people have been, like, people think that you're gonna be just, like, mortal enemies because somebody's making a competitor game, which is just really not how anything works. What do I want here? I don't need a shovel, really. We'll do that, maybe. But, like, event cancellation and plugin development, that's probably something you get to talk to paper people about, or whichever framework you're using. But yeah, like hightail, they obviously, like, I think it's not a huge shock to people who are really, you know, in the know on game development, because the scale of that project was just so enormous, and they restarted it, which is always a bad sign, right? But it had a lot of talented people on it. I'm so sad about, like, the whole studio closing, and people were like, "Oh, you're." People thought that we literally made decisions in the updates based on hightail shutting down. I was like, that is not how anything works. But yeah, one thing for certain is people were like, oh, but it looked so done in, like, trailers. Like, never believe any game trailers ever. They're just never, like, you can do so much with smoke and mirrors, and I've made so many trailers and demos and stuff for E3 and whatever shows, and they've been just so much unfinished stuff with flashy effects. Okay, so I think the first thing... Oh, hi? Never mind. The first thing I'm doing is killing this blaze. Well. Nice hiding behind the stairwell. That's incredible. But not forever. Okay. So, we're definitely opening this up more. Because I want... Can I do this? Yes. I want more ability to move around when I'm trying to get back on. On the other hand, this opens up for more blaze fire straight out, but I'm gonna have to just... That's just how it's gonna be. And this will also give me the headspace and stuff to be able to jump out if need be. That's cool. I think that's good. With that, he can chill here while I'm kind of around here. Actually... I hate you. We're gonna take the opportunity. Oh god. Okay. You're chilling here. I don't want you to be in the line of fire. There are 2 rooms? Is that not a rod? I guess it was just XP orbs. Hightail would have been very different, yes. I mean, would have been a competitor for sure, yes, but whatever. Do they actually call you slicedlime at work? Yes. Although it is a very special workplace. That doesn't normally happen. Alright, so you're chilling here. Me running off the end of that corridor is still going to be nearby. So I think that's fair. Oh, that's actually further than I thought. This chest, though. Yes, please, Black Sword. I don't mind that. And some of those. Oh, wait, where... Where'd I come from? This way? Blaze that way, but I can't really go that far away. Yes. Okay, cool. Did I? Okay, that's just fire. I've seen a few videos from Vintage Story. Seems very similar to the Permacraft mod you played a while ago. It was very unlike that when I played it, but it might have changed. Remember that I called you by your first name for several weeks because I was unsure about who was who among the nicknames. That's fair. Do I try to... Actually, he can chill out there. Was there a... No, there wasn't a spawner here. I thought there was a spawner here. Okay. I don't even know how to pronounce his first name even though I met him. It's really hard for me to pronounce my first name in an English context. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, hi. Okay. You're gonna chill there? There's a blaze somewhere. I don't really take my eyes off of you. Blaze is there-ish? I guess this is fine. You up here? This is just back around here. Is he underneath somehow? Because this is that exit. Not up here. Oh, he is up here. I can shoot him, but I don't have a way to get there to pick up the loot. So, his first name's not Sliced. You might think. Famously, is a really good idea come on. It's a really good idea for everybody to just use their real names online. Yeah, let's try moving around here. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this silly thing again. Get out without being smacked in my face. Apparently there is some space up here somehow. Or can I get up there? Ooh. No. That's not there. It was actually really hard for my parents to get the authorities to accept Black with a 4A. It's my first name. Okay, yep. Okay, so can't really get up there. Although that looks really good otherwise. I would need to get in like here somewhere, and it doesn't really look like there is a path. On the other hand, I don't need to be here. This is the fortress that I kind of ended up not going with. There's another one out here, and I don't know why I wouldn't just go there again. We could do the thing where we kind of ping pong back and forth between them, and then see that respawns mobs and stuff. Although this is where there were multiple ghasts, and yeah, it's not a fantastic biome and whatnot, but whatever. It really, yeah. So like, you know, if we ignore nicknames, the way I would describe, so nobody can pronounce my name in English. So the way I would describe it to anybody is like, if we're speaking in English context, then I would say my name is Michael. It's a Swedish version of it, but well, just Michael. I believe it was like across here. Vintage Story started as a Minecraft mod called Vintage Craft. I have lightning as my roller derby name. It's made Micro HTC. Nice. So this is not where it was apparently. I mean, it might have been more that way. Yeah, I've heard a bunch of people have similar stories where it's like, yeah, I've used this nickname a bunch. It just kind of came with me into Minecraft, which is the same for me, right? This nickname kind of just stuck, and I've used it for everything since. This is not a great biome to fly over like this. The skeletons go shooty McShooty face. The Swedish version of Michael, the same as the Danish one. In spelling, I would assume so. Hi. That sucked. Nice. Three hearts I'm going to accept. This is not the way I approached it last time. I think I'm going to go around the side here. That is wild, linear. What? Wow. Okay, you can barely see it through here. Hold on. Maybe I have to go through. Is this... Which of the fortresses is this? Okay, yeah, this is more open. It made the news. I never saw that. You say your name in Swedish for us to know how to pronounce it correctly. So, here's the problem. What the heck is this fortress? What? All the fortresses are just messed up around here. The problem is, Swedish has a lot of like intonation and stuff that makes it really hard to replicate. So I can say it in Swedish. I would like switch to Swedish for a while and say it, but there's zero chance that you would take that and from there you would like learn how to say it. That's not how that works. No, my dude. Okay, well, if you're gonna burn, please burn somewhere I can get the pearl. I wanted him to like stand on the edge. No, okay, never mind. Oh, come on. So the thing he held stayed, but the pearl fell. Oh, that sucks. I know Dave had, when he was still streaming, he had a... Was it a bit thing or was it a... Was it a pointer word that was like switch to Dutch for like a minute? Maybe I should have that too. Alright, we'll try another one. Come here. Man, they have no like self-preservation. I should probably make another boat so I can sort of capture them before they yeet themselves off. Yeah, so if you want to say that name in Swedish, what you would say is Mikael. But people try to repeat that in English and it just makes zero sense. Rip. Maybe you can cheat Brian to pronounce your name correctly. Oh, surely. I mean, this is a decent situation. We can farm, like, split farm pearls and blaze rods here. Rip. You're all really stupid. You teleported where? Okay, sure. Nice, thank you very much. Mikey, sure.
I'm stuck in Mitchell's basement.
Oh, that was very wrong. Like the, I guess transliteration, the Lioneer there was maybe, we would maybe make Brian say something reasonable. I would probably want an A in there somewhere though, rather than the second E, but like the last E, but. Yeah. Okay, well, we're getting plenty of Endermen around here. That's good. That's the Happy Ghast, it's fine. We go down. We stay off the edge a bit. Don't have the 2,500. What? How do you not have 2,500? You've been here a bunch. What have you done?
Mikael.
It was actually better on the first one. Where did Mr. Bernie Mac teleporty face go? You just die in the lava somewhere? Nah. But the first, like, me sound is much closer.
Fails at giving Lioneer 2,500. Mikael.
Oh, wow. That, no. Okay, yes. Come here. No, don't. Don't. Okay. Okay, we're still. Never mind. Alright, my dude.
Mikael with correct A and D. Yay.
Why? Okay. Luke, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Glad to have you here.
Meerkat? No?
It's not getting better. I think I need a boat here. Also, my inventory is full of garbage. Two of those is nice. You stuff this in here. Now we have some space. We'll do this. Do I want to use these first? We clear up a space quicker, but also it uses up a useful tool. I guess so. That's fine. Okay. And I think this is fine. That. I'm gonna break this from below it. We have a million slices. Okay. Now we have a better shot at. Hello? We mad yet?
Meekle.
So the thing that English does is it's like combines those two vowels. There's an A kind of sound in there. Like the A and the E are kind of read out as two separate vowels in Swedish. Okay, you're chilling down there now. Everybody else came up here. What if I like go up here? You teleport them? How about you? Oh, great. Great timing. Was way short. There's another ghast somewhere. Ow. Oh. Ooh, nice. You're mad. You're mad. You're both being nice. You're on the damn boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Get in the boat. Dude, that was the least smart thing I've seen Enderman do in a while, and that is saying something. Get here, get in the boat. You're actually in the boat. Well done, sir. I mean, sure.
I can pronounce Meekle.
Why are you still... Get up here.
Meekioal.
Wow, how... What? How did... What? That is impressive. How? Where are we on these ad breaks? Are we out of snoozes? This is not a great place to end the stream. Ow! Pearl! Okay, got 8. Still too few. We might keep going for a bit here. Are you're still just being mad? You teleported into a tree, but you couldn't teleport to me. Alright, just chill here for a bit. I'll come to you. It's fine. Don't have to be so mad. There's no pearl there, right? 100% no pearl. Okay, do I try to pick this up again? There's an Enderman in there. You mad? You mad, bro? You don't look mad. Isn't this the... So that letter, the AE letter there that you have, is one is Norwegian and Danish rather than Swedish, and 2, it's a separate letter. It's not the same as having an A followed by an E. With the difference that in Swedish, that there's a corresponding Swedish letter to that, which is written as an A with 2 dots over it. And that would be pronounced A. Whereas AE would be pronounced like A. They're just not very good at this. Okay. See ya. I put the boat here. Then I'm just gonna have piglins in it. What? I have never been in a place where Endermen run off cliffs as much as here.
Me quail.
No, Danes and Norwegians add an east sound to their A. No. No, what I'm saying is if you write them as two separate letters, it's a different thing. Okay. I think I'm now in a state where they have all chilled or died. So I would like to pick this up. But the problem that if I get off, Ghast is gonna troll me hard, isn't he? Exactly what Black Square is saying. Alright, so we'll take an actual break here then. But A is pronounced I? What? No, it's not pronounced I. I don't know in what context it would be. I mean, the English has pronunciations of every letter in every way. So, like, yes, there's some ways, some English words where I would probably be pronounced every single vowel in Swedish. So, that doesn't really say anything. Anyway, we're going to go into an ad break here because I can't control it and it's hitting in 10 seconds. Oh my god. So anyway, break 3 minutes. We'll be back soon. Grab snacks, fill drinks, do the things. Clips coming, hopefully random this time. See you soon. I can get a bunch of iron, maybe? That's pretty much the only thing I can get from this, I think.
Meekle.
Well. Whoa! Oh. I feel like that is being punished for my greed instantly. I'm like, I don't really need this, but I guess I'll go. I just loot it real quick. Nah, you don't. You don't, mate. Okay. What do you think? I don't even know where I logged out. I logged out in my base. How long time? How long time did you spend on that? Oh, dedication.
Oh, there's a bunch of
Go buy a bow for lime. I'm gonna work on this guy here. Oh my god, what happened?
Alright, where are you at now, my
Where?
friend?
Oh my
You're so
gosh.
good.
Where are
Please
you?
don't,
Yeah, I
don't
need to
take
give
off.
you the
Don't take
emeralds.
off. Oh, of course you took
Okay,
off.
I am currently trying to figure out what happened.
you in this building?
Yeah, hold. I'm in the library. Yes, I'm in there. Yeah, I'm working on our librarian. He
Come on.
got online.
I'll tell you what, I'll make
play
a
a
chest
game,
out and
little
put him
gas
out
friend.
just outside the door because
You're too high
Fabulous.
up. Come
Okay,
on.
sorry.
Come on.
Chaos over here.
Alright, you're in the chest.
Great.
Got it.
What did you want, Lime? A bow?
A bow, please.
I only have 3 arrows.
I'm trying to learn how to breathe again. Should I tunnel somewhere? You might not be the worst idea. Like, I really want to get out so I can barter these. I have a really good bartering situation now. Oh! What? with the gas right around my backside. It's the same as happened last time. What in the world? To my benefit, I actually did manage to hold up the shield, but holy crap. What do I even do about that? Hi. I'm on a Happy Ghast. Well, I guess we're just gonna have to, right? He just takes off so far. That was just out of spite. He looks at me, goes, actually, nah, you know what? Nah. Yeah. Just come here. My dude, you can. What? Why? He was like next to me. Why did interacting throw a snowball? I strongly dislike this. This is something about the game that I fully do not understand at all. Like literally at all. I am 100% confused about what just happened. This is what happens when you want extra much stream. Okay. Yeah. It's right here. Get in the stupid boat. Thank you. Did that give me one? Oh, sorry. I had to mute to sneeze there. I thought you were cold. Well. Okay, give me that. Don't glitch out like that. Okay, 10. So we're starting to get to the point where we have a reasonable amount of ender pearls. However, we're not at all getting blaze spawns here. It shouldn't be because I'm too close either. Hi. Hello. Come. Yes, thank you. Have a nice ride in my boat. That was scary. That was fine. With a little bit of gear, lava is actually fine. As long as you have a fire rest potion, it's not that big of a deal. I'm not as fine now though, because I don't actually have a fire rest potion. And the splash ones are not great when you fall in lava. I don't really want to pull them from over there because they just get stuck. Hi, you. Yes, please. Please and thank you. In boat. Thanks. One at a time, I think. Down to 3 hearts thing. I was a bit slow. But I was not too worried. I think a fire resistance potion would make the user feel cold. Well, it's not heat resistance, it's just fire. I guess it makes you nice and cozy because you're like maybe sweaty even. Nice. You stole a block and got set off fire. Get in, boat. Thank you. Nice. 11. Boat was definitely the way to go. Nice. Where did the other dude go? Yep. Ah, come on. Stop hiding. Whoa. All right then. Why was boat not good enough for you? Hello? What are you? That sound is just really weird. What is going on? Okay, sure. We done screaming? No, okay. Just different scream. Hey, that's our 12.
Mikhail or Mikhail?
Oh, that first one was actually kind of reasonable. Although in Swedish, the AE sound there is a lot more separate than the Y in Kyle. It's the difference between Kyle and Kyle. I'll just leave the boat there. So, okay. I mean, sure. Oh boy. I wanted to see him drop off the edge and outline for him. We're getting no real fortress spawns here. Could kind of disembark here somewhere. Ghast will chill around this area and I could run a little bit into the corridor. Mikhail Eugene. We're not... Oh my god, that was the wrong button. Okay, never mind. Who needs a bow anyway? I had my hand off by one on the keyboard. Very cool. I'm just trying to up the drama a little bit here, okay? Well, I mean, I have my bow out. You know, I just didn't want to do the cheating thing of using a thing from fishing. That's why I rebind Q to G. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are saying it. It's just so in my muscle memory at this point that I don't really want to change it. But yeah. We were making it look too easy. Yeah, I mean, we obviously can't do that. Like, the only real thing that isn't really working with me here is the spawns. No, thank you. We do not need spam. I rebind Q to O, as in O, there it goes. Nice. Yeah, G actually has a default now. Can you get up here? No. Okay, you choose to fall down there instead. Okay, cool. I don't really want to be down. I want to be on a ledge because I can't reach down from the Ghast. Set it to Y? I mean, it makes sense. Quite often I go, oh god, why? When I throw something out. So it checks out. I don't know what quick actions does. It does literally nothing. Maybe it should have a message if there aren't any quick actions. So, my dude's underneath the Ghast being really angry. So if I float up here, all slow and nice like, will you follow? And get in the boat maybe? Oh my god. He followed, but then did... Okay, you're right underneath. It's really hard. Now you're in the boat. Why? Yeet, that's great. Love that. GS give, it was a really nice thought. It's never give though for me. It's more yeet. Fine. I like 2 more ender pearls or something. I would call it good. Put that back there. Hello? Come ride the boat ride. It's great. Oh, I was offering to the lava god. Apparently. Okay, how about you? You try the boat ride. Very nice. Why do they no longer have ender pearls? Oh, I like it. Well, you need to die. That's just how that goes. See you. Oh, really? Oh, no, it did. No, it didn't hit. Oh my god. Okay, so throwing a potion straight down does not hit your own Happy Ghast. That's ridiculous. Nice dodge. Okay, cool. That used up all my potions. So that we're literally done. Where? Okay, I'm getting off. Where are you? You piece of poop. Oops. The arrow changes that broke Hungry Hermits? No. I don't quite know what would be, but that can not be related. Okay, would you mind coming down here? We still have regen. We just don't have any fire resistance to go. My dude! They say you were supposed to be tempted by snowballs. It is clearly a lie. So random. You were coming down. You were doing so good. I did not foresee this to be the hardest part of the challenge, to be honest. Arrows don't work when I know what the arrow changes. Yes. I don't see how it's related to anything. You're happy that the arrows don't hit the ghast. I threw a potion straight down and it didn't hit the ghast. Which is completely unaffected by a projectile change, because they're not. But, like, I also threw it straight down. Shooting an arrow straight down in that... My dude! Jesus. We need to get out of here. Smash the potion into your forehead? Well, obviously. It worked when I tossed it up, but I mean, that sucked. It also, if I toss it straight up, it's gonna hit me, not the ghast, and I want to hit the ghast. Maybe if I get off first, but... Okay, let's see. I want this. A little precarious now. I mean, it shouldn't be fine. We've been going around without potions for a while. Yeah, I do hit the ghast with snowballs all the time when I'm supposed to get on. So I wasted, I would say, half of my potions to bugs. I should not have had to use the potion that wasn't splash, because that should have just, I should have just gotten on the ghast, not fallen straight through it and thrown a snowball. And the one that I threw directly downward should have hit it. I don't know. I guess it counted me as riding it, and therefore stuff I throw shouldn't hit it or something, but it still feels weird. So potentially I would have needed to get off. This is awkward. I don't know how much fire rest the ghast has left. Come on, get up. Actually, there's lava underneath. Kind of don't. We're just gonna chill for a second and hope this ghast has fire rest left. Greed. Greed. Come on. Lift. I want to be underneath you. Thank you. And he doesn't drop. There was another one somewhere. I don't know where. I saw it though. Like over here. Well, sounds good. Do I really want to be doing this though? I should probably be getting out. Because this fire rest is going to run out and I don't have another one. So let's actually get out. Re-equip, go back next time. Welcome back, Julian. Yeah, there's this thing where you can't hit your own mount. I did it while riding. I think the opposite is potentially. You have to work in the morning? I am on my vacation. I still want to sleep though. Yeah, it's coming up on midnight here. Also, like, getting out here, I need to get out anyway, because I need to remake potions and stuff. And getting out here is a good place to wrap. I don't want to start doing stuff again and then be in the middle of something when I have to end. And, like, it's not the Thursday streams aren't the ones that, you know, have the most viewers and stuff anyway, so those aren't the ones I should be extending, if any. This is fine. All right, well, we made it out. It costs all the potions and I threw away my good bow. What do you do? I can enchant the new one and combine. Now we have power 2 at least. We just have to fish until I get a really good bow again. Right, chat. Or. Sure. I was gonna say I'm running low on lapis, but I'm not. I have a block too. Yeah, you do need to wear gears, not vacation mode. Alright, have a good night, Lanier. Yeah, and with that, we're gonna wrap up the stream. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see, who do we raid today? Is somebody doing something reasonable we should be raiding into? You know what? Can I? Yeah. All right. We're raiding on Twitch into Games Done Quick, which is an online charity marathon running all week, raising money for Doctors Without Borders. Really cool thing if you're into speedruns. Thank you so much for hanging out today. It's been good. I'll be back. Should be back on Saturday. For all the regular shenanigans. Thank you so much. Have a good rest of your day, morning, night, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.